All right, just got done fishing, and I come home and I got a gift. So this is going to be a product update and a quick reversal of a review that I had left in the video, which I'll link in one of these corners. I rigged my own boat, and I talked about this mount and how expensive it was for it to not work correctly. So full story, about a week after that was all installed, I got a random email from Precision Sonar saying, Precision, I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that, Precision Sonar saying, would you do a quick survey? And so I thought it was a good time to let them know that I wasn't 100% satisfied with the product, and so I left them a pretty, I wouldn't say it was horrible, but it was like a 2 or 3 star out of 10, and went on to explain that because the bracket was so close to the steering wheel, I had to raise up the back of these, and they're not in there correctly. I don't know if you can see this, but this slot should actually be in line. This whole thing should be in line with this whole thing. So talked to Ryan from Precision Sonar, and he said he wanted to make it right and asked me what exactly was wrong. Called me, and I explained to him what was going on, and he said, okay, we got some options, and ultimately, I'll show you what he gave me 2 options actually. One of them I wasn't ecstatic about because it would have moved my steering wheel closer to me, but ultimately it was a way to get the steering wheel further from the dash, which the graphs would then be behind it. I didn't like that only because it's there's not a lot of room for my legs as it is. So the other option is the option that I went with, and ultimately, let me see if I can show you exactly what's going on here. Obviously I'm unboxing this as I'm talking to you guys, but so he sent me this was option 2, and ultimately the way this is gonna go is in line. It's gonna pretty much be right where I've got it already, but all 4 holes will be used. The other complaint I had, basically the 4 holes being used is going to make it more stable, which is excellent. The other complaint I had was I tried to move the graphs out away from the steering wheel, and I found that all the holes, I couldn't get the screws through them, so I assumed they weren't tapped. Ryan told me the reason for that, and it is a logical reason. Ultimately, they do tap all the holes, but then they powder coat everything, and the powder coat makes it so it's not completely through. It doesn't feel like it's going through like it should. And he said the reason they do that is if they were to re-tap all those holes. They only tap the ones that they know that we're going to use because they know what graphs we got. The reason they don't re-tap those holes is because they're going to look silver, everything else is black, doesn't look the greatest, and so that's why they don't do it. He also suggested that if you are going to buy a Precision Sonar mount of any sort, call them. They will walk you through your setup and they will make it right. But extremely pleased with the customer service. In hindsight, the 3 stars that I gave them will be reversed as soon as I get this installed, and I just wanted to give them proper credit. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, We'll see you next time.